Which actually leads us nicely into the next question from Sashil, about what is the salary and the cost of living like compared to the Netherlands? And what about that work life balance? So, Alex, maybe this one would be one for you, and Jan, you can kind of let us know your thoughts as well. If we start with Alex, would that be all right?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, good to know. I lived in the Netherlands my whole life, so I worked in Amsterdam as well before moving to Switzerland in March. In terms of salaries, it's better here, so you can expect double salary compared to the Netherlands. And also looking at the canton where you live, yeah, the tax can be quite low. There are some cantons with higher tax, but compared to the Dutch tax, it's much lower as well. Also, yeah, good to know. It's more expensive than the Netherlands, but the inflation in Switzerland on a Swiss franc is one of the best in the world, so one of the lowest. And the euro, yeah, is a bit more inflation-like. So yeah, for the long term, it's much better to earn here your money than there. Looking at the work-life balance, yeah, generally the clients that I have contact with offer contracts for 42 hours a week, and also offer home office 2 to 3 days a week. So it's quite the same as the Netherlands. Only you work 2 more hours on paper in Switzerland than in the Netherlands, but nothing special about it, to be honest. Pretty much the same, like Germany as well, Netherlands. So yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. You've certainly hit the nail on the head there. I just have some data from the Federal Statistical Office to back up what you've said. So the average salary for someone in Switzerland, so taking the entire population together, is 6,500 Swiss francs a month. So at current exchange rate, that's about 6,500 euros a month, which of course is significantly higher than the Netherlands. In terms of minimum wages, which give you a good gauge of what sort of range we should be talking about here. The minimum wage can range anywhere depending on which canton it is. Only a few cantons have a minimum wage. It can range from the equivalent of 19 euros a month, an hour even, an hour, right up to 23, which is in Geneva. Now, of course, that is because the cost of living is extremely high in these cities, and while taxes, agreed, are lower than they are in the Netherlands, the cost, I would argue, brings it back up to that level. So yeah, I think that really highlights how it's very important that when you move to Switzerland, it's important to secure yourself a role that allows you to live in Switzerland comfortably.